What's up, guys? I'm really tired today. I'm gonna be low energy today. What up, though? How's everyone doing? Happy Friday. I did not sleep good last night. You're the one that keeps me tame. What up? It's Friday. 4 hour Sibby. 4 hour Sibby. Slept out the external low here. 1 hour looks chop. Might be range protocol. Oh yeah. I gotta wake up. I'm really tired today, guys. So tell me that you gone, 'cause I'm worried about ya. Wanna see your heart like a voucher. I think it's range, chat. I think it's range. Range day, range day. So save me from my mind. Save me. Whoops. Ultimately, these lows. I don't know if we reach for that today, chat. I doubt it. Save me. Time. So save me from my mind. Good morning. What's up, Charmaine? Buckle, what's up, bro? Yo, I managed to be able to trade today after all. Fire. Denix, what's up, my brother? Hopefully we can finish early. We can get some rest. Yeah, I might go back to sleep if I can later. My dog was up all night barking because he ate something. I don't know what he ate, but so he had to go to the bathroom twice in the middle of the night. I just didn't sleep good. I'm addicted to your stream. Let's go. Appreciate it, bro. I'm happy to help, man. I love doing this. Even on days like today when I'm tired and all I want to do is lay in my bed, I have no problem getting up to do this because I love doing it. Like, these would be the days where it's super it'd be super hard to go to a 9 to 5 and, you know, go do stuff. It'd be miserable, but I feel fine. Like, in terms of I love doing this. I want to do this, you know what I mean? I enjoy doing this. I want to get up and do this even when I'm tired like this. Me time. So I'm watching range lows. Marked out the range protocol on the 1 hour by myself. Thanks. Let's go. So save me from my mind. We can mark out these two. This is kind of internal range, but yeah, this looks like an inside day, chat. Looks like we're gonna be range bound. This video was clean, I guess. I mean, like I always say, I fade that. Look what it just did. This is why I fade those internals. It just corrected that in 2 seconds. This is why I fade the internal narratives and chop. Really want to see this high or this low. I'm not too sure about this swing. Well, I'll keep it marked, but I'm not too convicted on it. I'd really like to see these other range highs here. I'd like to see lower on the, in terms of bias. You know what I need to do for the range external stuff? I need to go like this. I don't know why it took me so long to realize that. My friends say, leave her. I do what I want. Sophia. Shouldn't show up now. Beautiful. No coffee. I do have some. I need it, honestly. I'm not even doing the TT stream today because I have people at my house on the internet. I don't think my internet's going to be able to do it. So I'd rather just keep the YouTube stream up. I'm like, why? Why you look at me like I'm on a fan? This week PA is, yeah, still green though. We still a green bean though. That's the beauty of what we do. We pick our shots, we wait for our, you know, we take, if we have to take a day off from trading, we didn't trade Monday and we didn't trade yesterday, guys. But we're still plus 3R on a bad week of price. Because we pick our shots and we wait for high probability trades and we're patient and we're willing to sit out of days that are weird or wonky. Very important. Yesterday I didn't like the delivery. We moved. We moved. Guys, we moved 880 points, 900 points in less than 30 minutes. And then I told you guys, relief bounce is imminent, and then we'll probably chop because the move has already been done for the day. Right, so they made the whole move right at the day was basically over before it started, and we avoided all this chop throughout the day. You see what I mean? It's very important to be able to do these things. Very, very important. Good morning. What's up, Meraki? G-Star Law. Hey, Cam. Been in the Discord for a month after finding your YouTube. Wanted to show some appreciation. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Seen you post the outline of the model on the Discord. Yeah, I posted like the slide. Oh, you mean the outline of the harmony stuff? Yeah. That's gonna go up later today. Guys, I lost my voice yesterday recording videos for the course. Like, it's not even a new course. It's like a, how do I explain this? Like, we have the whole profitability unlocked, but I just added a whole harmony section, which is basically its own mini course within the profitability unlocked. And I'm not charging for that at all. Like, it just comes with it. I just wanted to expand on the harmony information because it's way more refined now. So I literally lost my voice yesterday doing all the videos. Learning to be patient from you now. I only take one trade a day. That can definitely work. I'm of the belief I'll take a couple trades a day if I have to, if they're good, if they're setups, but if I can get my win and done and be gone, it's a W. Occasionally I'll take 2 or 3 in a day though. Just kind of depends on the day. But yeah, you have to be patient. You have to be willing to avoid those weird days where price isn't trading, you know, how you want it to. If price is acting out of sorts, you can always just walk away and wait for another session. But I think it's that eagerness to make money that kills people in bad markets. When you actually embrace the idea that the markets are always going to offer opportunities every single day, from 9:30 to 12, that beautiful window of equities open where all these market participants hop into the market and people get involved, there's always going to be opportunities for you guys to take good trades. And if you can accept that as fact embrace it, it'll really help your trading, because then you can sit out of markets that aren't good and you won't feel like you're missing anything. Totally agree. Your channel deserves to be bigger. 100% confident you'll get there, mate. Keep it up and thank you. Right, I appreciate the love a lot, man. Thank you so much. I agree. I feel like we're very slept on, but all we can do is keep grinding it out, keep providing value, keep taking good trades. I feel like I've been one of the more slept on people in the space for years, man, but it's time to actually put ourselves on the map. I hope that the stream can do that. Honestly, I know the stream can do that because we just take such good trades. We show so much consistency. We're transparent. Like, what's real will prevail. I keep saying that to you guys, and I know it's true. But I do feel like I'm, you know, humbly, let me preface by saying humbly, I do think that I'm one of the more, like, have been for a while, one of the more slept on people in the spaces. And now that we're starting to stream, we're probably the most slept on stream. But what's real will prevail, and if I stick to what I know and we take good trades, and I help you guys become better traders and give value, the stream will grow naturally. I just gotta be myself and trade the model. I don't even. I have to reconnect my account every day on Tradecobia. Nah, you just gotta do it, man. That's part of it. I do it every morning. I do it every morning with 20 different accounts, bro. Well, not really 20 different accounts, but it's 20 accounts, but it's like I have to do it on 8 different firms. Here, I'll check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 different firms. So I have to connect 9 accounts, and all the 20 accounts are within that. It used to be like 10 trades, now it's 1 to 2. Yeah, 1 to 3, 1 to 2. Quality takes a day, based on what the session's saying. That's all you need. All you need. You just gotta get a 1 to 1, 1.5, or 1 to 2 every day, or try to. This is not good. Not good, guys. I'm not trading this internal. See, we're fading this internal. And what do you see? Bad price. I'm always here, just one cut. Wait, do you know I felt after you? I'm just one call away. My heart feels like it's 6 feet under. Pretty tired today. I need this caffeine in my system. I can wake up, guys. I'm trying to use straws, and then I think I'm gonna switch to xylitol instead of using honey, so it's better for my teeth, like for your enamel. I got these racks on me. Run up on me, you get hit, homie. Channel will definitely grow in time. Yes, sir. We definitely will. I have all the faith in the world. We just got to keep doing what we're doing. Unfortunately, I'm not the most attractive female, but we gotta make do with what we got. We gotta make do with what we got. We gotta compensate in other ways. We gotta be a damn good trader, guys, which we are. So we'll survive. Just kidding, but that does help. It does help. Every time I'm in the mood. I got Shivanshi on my shoes. What up, Lambo? This is bad price, guys. So far, nothing. We could probably get a long off these lows. I'll probably try to long this back into the range off the lows. Got Versace, my cologne, Hermes. I don't know why this thing's messed up. Hold on. She keep texting on my phone, talking about this and that. Why did this get messed up? I've been making money moves. Talking about that with some move. Every time in a move. Put your hands up, baby. Alright. Should be good now. I'd like to maybe play a low. An external low. What's the next step if you're not either? What if I'm not a female? Is that what you're asking? I gotta compensate. I gotta provide value, man. I gotta be a damn good trader. I gotta take bangers. I gotta show the consistency, be real. I gotta be in all seriousness though, I just gotta be myself and take good trades. The stream will grow if I do that. I do think that I need to be a little entertaining. So that's why when we take good trades and when we do things, I try to be a little more animated. If you guys knew me in real life or just like got to know me a little more, I'm very reserved and calm and like introverted. I've always been an introvert, so I'm very reserved, but we're gonna lean into the, you know what I mean? We gotta lean into the content a little bit, have fun when we're taking bangers, talk our SHIT sometimes. But the truth is, guys, the truth is, if I'm not on the stream and we smack a banger for like 2 hours and it hits PT, I just look at it and I'm just like sick. Like, it's cool, but I don't have any reaction. I'm just like, but on stream, if we hit it, I'm like, bah, bah, bah. If we hit PT on stream, I'm like, let's go. Let's go. But off the charts, if I'm not on the stream, I'm just like, gotta take out the soundboard. Yeah, the soundboard's clutch. The soundboard's clutch. I gotta make sure it's set up. This ain't that this ain't 3D. Let me check it right now, brother. Ew, that's what we need right now, for real. It lost all the audio. Hold on, let me see. Why does it keep doing that? This here in 3D. This. Oh, I got it. It makes me like re-add them, which is annoying. Don't you try to heal yourself. Pictures. Give me a second. I'm trying to make sure the soundboard works really quick. Give me like 2 seconds to do this. I'm almost done. Green giant. We hear a lot of green giant, chat. Lots of green giant. We don't hear a lot of red giant. Almost done. What else we got? This is the oral one. You think I'm young like Lola? Alright, we should be good now. Is there really what? Wow, this is terrible. Brother, ew. Brother, ew.
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that?
What's that, brother?
What's that, brother?
What is this? Brother, ew. I got 2 for 1 for 10. Hey, great handwriting. Fade the internals, chat. Range protocol. What up, Samson? Came back from the boat for this. That's crazy. Bro came back just to sit in straight chop for the next 3 hours. See if we can get a base hit of the externals. Baby girl, I got to know ya. I'd rather short here or here than this, but we'll gauge the reaction off that. But I'd rather play these. She collect the winner. I'm gonna try star getting girls on the spinner. Say hello language, Apple Pay and Cash App. I feel like we should be able to get a good long right here. Hopefully. This is a boring price, guys. But we're gonna find something. Chat, one of these days we're gonna break 100 viewers. One of these days we're getting 100 viewers. So if you guys could drop a like on the stream, share the stream with your friends. If you have friends that trade, or you have a community at Discord where you have people that that trade, drop the stream. Let them know we're crazy consistent. Crazy consistent. We do this every single day. Let's see if we can get longs off these lows if it comes down. But right now it's just choppy. You gotta buy August for sure. That'd be sick. Yeah, it might take another month. I think so too, though. I appreciate you tapping in, Jones. Hopefully you're learning stuff, and I'm sure you're getting a lot better at trading, man. I see you applying yourself. Just keep grinding it out. Make sure you're journaling too. Keep grinding it out, bro. This week hasn't been clean at all. This week has not been clean. I'm actually post on Twitter. I don't know if I should post it on Twitter actually, because the algo hates me. We wait for our levels. There's nothing to do right now. I got nothing to do but chill. Drink my coffee. 10 out of 10 week tripping. That's rage bait. I know that's rage bait. We're still green, but that doesn't mean it's a good week. But I know rage bait when I see rage bait. That's what I'm saying, Jones, bro. He just be rage baiting. I seen this meme and it was like this dude pointing up and he goes, "That's rage bait." That's really what that is, bro. 6 out of 7. I'll give it like a 6, yeah. I think I'll give it like a 6 out of 10. Not even, maybe a 4 or 5. In terms of delivery. Is that a 6-7 reference? Mods ban? Yo, I didn't even pick up on that. That's how tired I am. Bro said mods ban him when he is the mods, bro. Bro, you're funny, bro. You literally are the mods, bro. Like, just ban him. Mods, ban him. It's you, bro. You're the mods. Buggles the goat, though. Nah, bro. Nah. You were referencing it. Don't lie. Just kidding. Let's see if we take out these range highs. I don't know if I want to short this. I'd rather see these highs go to short down. Let's see how we react off these highs. We've hit out range external now. News at 10. Is there news today? I thought it was only Thursday. Yeah, I'd rather see the London highs go to short, chat. Ideally. But this is a 1 hour high we could try to play back down if it flips. So we'll see how it goes. I'm for sure, chat. For sure, if I get in a winning trade, taking my base hit. I'm not trying to let it run. For sure today, I'm just taking what I can get. It doesn't look ideal yet. This is a range high, like from here to here. This 15-minute smaller range, but it's within that larger range. But all I know is whatever I do today, I am not being ambitious, and I'm just taking what I can get. What orange folder is it at 10? I guess we'll see. It should propel it up, maybe. We'll see in 6 seconds, but I would assume this orange folder propels it into London highs. Nope. That did absolutely nothing. Oh wait, it's still 9:59. I'm bugging. It's still 9:59. Let's see if it pushes it up into London highs or if it flips right here. Alright. Orange folder. That's it. Boring. Show my dad that recipe before we rest in peace. We could try to play this back down if it flips. I don't know which one I like. I'd honestly, like I said, I'd rather see this go up to London highs, but what are these candles? Why are they forming like that? They're like lagging. Alright, let's see London highs. There you go. Do it. Propel it into London high. Yes, this is preferred. This is preferred, chat. Push it. Take out London high. Okay, London high is range external, guys. I'm just removing the drawing. Now you can try to play a short back down. Unless it just breaks the range to the upside. If that's the case, then I'd be surprised. I don't think it will. I think we sweep out these highs. I follow the king because it can't save me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I follow the king because it can't save me. Every day and night, I choose to walk in your life. Change me on the inside. Oh, Yo, Zay, when we doing our Bible studies again? We gotta do the daily Bible study calls again. We should do them in the Discord or in the Academy, and then anyone that wants to listen in could do it with us. That'd be sick. That would be sick, bro. Like, as the Academy grows, if there's any Christians in there that want to do it with us, they just hop in the call. Enemy en route, his pursuit to divide. Today? I'm down to do it today. After the stream. After the stream, let's study. Make a Bible study channel. That'd be sick. I can make a Bible study roll and then a private channel. That'd be tough. Keep it 100. I never changed for a dollar bill. Alright, let's see London go, chat. Let's see this London high go. I want to see range external go. What is the overall win rate of your model? So yesterday I was showing a 25 trade sample size where we did 83% win rate, but overall over 300, 400 trades, it's more like 65. It's in that 60-ish window with 2R. Why are you not going buy today? If I'm just gonna give you benefit of the doubt and assume you don't, like, this is your first stream, but people that watch the stream know exactly what we're waiting for. To answer you though, just assuming you don't watch the stream, on a range day like this, I wait for the external of the range. I'm open to shorting or buying depending on when we're at range externals. I'm just gonna, like I said, I assume this is one of your first streams, but the reason we're not buying in here up to the highs is because it's internal. To me, this is a range protocol day. But yeah, overall win rate of the model is like 65% with 2R. Not with 1R. It's profitable with 1R though. If you want to run 1R, your win rate will probably go up even more. But it's 65-ish with 2R. But we're on like a 25 trade sample size right now with like 80 something win rate. And if you don't believe me, I'll literally put it on the screen. That's not to say that after 400 trades, the win rate will be 83%, though it won't. But we've just been locked in. Yeah, it's solid. It's not 83. If you take 500 trades with the model, it's not going to be 83%. And that's a lower sample size, but it's in the 60s with 2R. As you're learning the model though, and you're learning nuances, discretion, all the little things, it'll probably be less because it takes time. Like, you're not just gonna magically have the exact same win rate, because I will straight up avoid losses off discretion. Like you guys see on stream, I'll just pass on trades and they end up being losers just based on discretion, because I understand price. Just nuances, really. So that to be able to do that, that's like what I call spidey senses stuff. To be doing that helps the win rate. So that's going to take time. But yeah, like even a 50% win rate with 2R is super solid. You only need 34% to make money with 2R. If your win rate's above 34 with 2R, you're making bread. 50% win rate with 2R is my goal for the year. I love that goal. I love that goal. That's so realistic and obtainable. You're gonna achieve that. You keep watching the stream, you keep studying. You just join the academy, bro, you're definitely gonna achieve that. Just keep grinding it out. Study the model. The model will give you that for sure, as long as you're studying. You're always better. You're always better. Let's see if we can play this back down into the range. If we take a L, we take a L. Today's pretty ugly. We're up 3R on the week. So we'll see if we can extract a little piece out of today, but yeah, expected value is huge. Expectancy is big. Lost my funded yesterday trying to catch a falling knife. Yeah, that's why we use the protocols, man. That's why we use the protocols, because when we're trending down like that, I don't try to catch bottoms. I know exactly what you're talking about because I used to do that and get cooked. Bro, if you guys describe anything in the chat, I've probably already experienced it just because I've been trading for so long. Like, I specifically remember a session where I was trying to catch bottoms and just got cooked 3 times. And then I kept collecting data and I'm like, yeah, this does not work well for me. You can still catch tops and bottoms, but you have to understand the narrative and why, like when to do it. But yeah, basically anything you guys say, I've probably experienced. That's why I'm so attached to the protocol stuff that I teach, guys, because it's like my pain is in that discovery. I'm not saying I'm the inventor, like I'm this philosopher or whatever. I'm Alexander Graham Bell and I invented it, but my pain is in that discovery of protocols. So when I teach it, I'm very passionate about it. And I want that to be unique to the stream. I know I say this every day, guys, but I'm watching you from the other side of the planet. That's crazy. That's weird to think about. That's sick. That's really cool to think about. Yeah, we're at 80 viewers, chat. That's a record. Can we get 100 today? That would be sick. Yo, if you guys can, share the stream with your friends. If you have friends that trade, if you have a community, share the stream. Everybody share the stream. We're gonna break the record today. We're breaking the view count record today on stream. We did not even react off this range external, guys. Are we breaking out? NQ still has it. You know, NQ still can wicket and come down, but ES is looking. So right now, guys, NQ looks weaker. So I'm done. If we play a reversal down, guys, I need NQ. ES is leading for higher. I already shared, my brother. You're the man. You are the man. What's the single biggest challenge you made that helped you turn from undisciplined to disciplined? That's a great question. I'm going to be completely honest with you. The disciplined part of my trading was always something that I was strong in. Like following rules, submitting to the rules. I'm very different than your average person where they break rules, they're undisciplined with it, they'll FOMO, they'll revenge trade. Like this is the truth, like truthful, blunt, honest, transparent answer. I didn't struggle with that as much. I was pretty disciplined from the beginning because I took it very seriously and I didn't break rules a lot. So for me, that was a part of my trading that kind of naturally just, that was a strength of my personality, I guess you could say. But I would say the biggest thing with that specifically was I was actually so patient and so like that's why I made my name Trading Patiently, because that is a strength of my trading. But I was so patient with my trading that I would be so rigid and just never take trades. Like I was too risk adverse and I would take like 1 trade a week. It's like I'm not even trading at that point. I was just like being an analyst, you know what I mean? So I had to make that shift from being so patient and so disciplined to actually executing on setups. Now we take one or 2 trades a day. So that was my biggest challenge. It's not really discipline and breaking rules, but more so like shifting from too patient to disciplined. There's a balance. Like you can be way too disciplined and never take trades, or you can just have no discipline and force trades and FOMO. You can go to the complete opposite side of the spectrum. That's where I was. Let's see if this flips and we can try to play range back down. That's a wide stop though, chat. Dang. This is gonna be a wide stop. But yeah, you need to understand your guys' personalities. Like you're going to have a different experience than me trading, and that's why it's so interesting. Because what I excel at in my trading and my strengths, my personality strengths, they're gonna be different from yours. And so I would implore you guys to figure out what your strengths are and figure out, you know, what you can lean into, like your strengths and weaknesses, and lean into them in your trading. So you want to suppress your weaknesses and emphasize your strengths. That's very important. So there's a 5-minute BISI here, but if we close under down where I have my 1-minute inversion on NQ, that'll be flipping the 5-minute. So I want to see this flip the 5-minute. This is a really wide stop though, which I don't love, but you gotta adapt to what the price is doing. I guess so. Let you rest low. Let's see if we reverse back down here. This is the range external. ES is closing over it. I don't like this. You know, when we play these reversals, you want to see ES in agreement with. Look at how. Check this out, guys. See how NQ is wicking that external, whereas ES has that body closing over it right now. So that's not a good sign right now for this model. You want to see ES knock down and begin to wick and respect that external. So NQ looks weaker, ES looks stronger. You want to see ES get knocked down if this is going to play, otherwise they're going to break out. There's no trade. If you guys are new to the stream, we're not in anything right now. We are not in anything right now. Same from Germany. That's crazy. So do you have more than one model you trade? So I have one framework called Harmony. It's 2 separate models. It's a reversal model and it's a continuation model. And it's contingent on the protocol for the day. This is what gets me so consistent with the market, because if it's a rangy day, then I approach it differently than it's a trendy day. That's something that leveled up my consistency in my trading. I talked about this in the last stream yesterday. I was talking about it a lot yesterday. 2 to 5 good trades a week is more than enough, for sure. You don't need to put like a cap on it or a minimum on it. Just let the trades be what they're gonna be, but 1 or 2 good trades a day is beautiful. It's all you need. We're not reacting off this range high, so we might just keep going up. Based on what we're seeing right now, this doesn't look like it wants to sell down. That's not a good reaction off the range external. Again, if you're new to the stream, we're not in any trades, guys. You're gonna see when I'm in the trade. I mean, I don't have diagnosed OCD, you know, but like I was kind of just saying, like, whatever that was on the screen was bothering me. I'm not diagnosed though. Far less costly moving from that side of the spectrum. Yeah, that's true. It's probably easier to move to being more to being less rigid. I feel you, bro. I was fortunate in that sense where I was already pretty disciplined with things. The stop's gonna be gigantic, but I want to wait for that 5-minute to flip. Like, I don't want to just play this 1-minute inversion into the 5-minute BISIs. That feels low probability. I want to see enough confirmation because I'm not convinced this wants to flip yet. This is one of those nuanced times, right, where we're waiting for the confirmation we need to see. I'd want to see the 5-minute BISI flip on NQ to even consider shorting this. So when I put the RR tool up, guys, it's just the potential of an idea. That doesn't mean we're in a trade. It doesn't mean we're taking the trade. Because I know there's some people that are new to the stream today where, you know, we're doing we have our highest view count, which is sick. That'd be crazy if we get up to 100 viewers today, guys. We've never done that. That'd be pretty sick. But yeah, when I put the RR tools up, it's just an idea. You need confirmation though. Like, it's the potential of a reversal trade here. That doesn't mean we're in anything. Could that part of your personality help your discipline? Yeah, I could say. I think that's valid to say. I would say my personality as like a human being is, I like to be intentional and deliberate about the decisions I make. I'm very reserved and laid back and calm. So that allows me to be more patient and kind of conservative and disciplined. What else? What would I say my weaknesses that I really had to work on were? I mean, really what I described was my biggest weakness. It was the system not capturing the analysis enough and then being so rigid that I was waiting for I was almost over demanding out of price, if that makes sense. So I'd need the stars to align to trade, and then I would take 1 trade a week. I'd be sitting here looking at the charts, calling moves left and right. Literally calling chat. I used to sit every day, call the areas that I now trade and execute on. But back then the framework was so rigid and I was so demanding out of price. I would just be calling moves left and right every day, being a great analyst but not being a good trader. And so I had to make that pivot. That was my weakness. It took time. It took a while to really get through that. Because I was a good analyst and I was actually profitable trading trend. But to hit the consistency I've hit now, I had to make that push of like, I need to execute more, and the framework needs to allow me to do that. So I had to strip some rigidity, if that's a word, out from my model and my framework, and I had to add more to it. So let's see if we flip this 5 minute. I hate how wide this stop is though. But if we flip down here, we could. You want to see ES slam down and wick this high. But NQ, see the respect of the external on NQ here. That's what you want to see. So you can tell NQ is weaker here. All right, Gunner. I'll see you, bro. I appreciate the support. Appreciate the love. 85 viewers chat. Oh, this is the most we've ever had. Let's go. Let's go. Appreciate the love, guys. Let's see if we can get 100 viewers today. That'd be sick. I know there's people on stream that get 1,500, 2,000 viewers, but I'm grateful for all 84 of you guys right now, man. I'm grateful to wake up every day and do this. And you know what? I'm grateful that the stream is even growing. I'm grateful that I can wake up every day, do something I love, look forward to it, and have an impact on you guys. No matter how many people are in the stream, I'm very grateful. I'm just blessed to be able to do that, to be in the position to be able to do that. Whether we got 20 viewers or 2,000, I'm grateful for every single one of you. 2 to 3 trades a week, keep the 9 to 5 away. Yeah, if you're taking, you know, a couple good trades a week at high probability areas, and you just take your base hits, you can get very consistent. I almost want to try to refine this stop, but it's back down because the reaction off of the range highs is not looking. This is the nuance that I always talk about, guys. Nuance wise, ES is closing over it. ES is leading the charge higher, so ES is stronger. NQ is wicking and respecting it, showing weakness. So it's almost like they're fighting with each other right now. So nuance wise, I need to see more out of this to short. I'm not just gonna short right here. I gotta see ES give and come down and wick that range external, and I gotta see NQ flip that gap ideally. And then we can try and play a little base hit, maybe to the opposing side of the range. We'll see. This is a wide stop though. I hate how wide the stop is. We could maybe refine it, but I wouldn't want to refine it too much. Like we could refine to this high. Still a 100-point stop. Does the candle have to close below the 5-minute gap? I'd want to see a 1-minute body close under. That's how I confirm a 5-minute inversion. Yeah, this 1 minute right here, exactly, Samson. Just shorting this 1 minute right here without that extra confirmation down here, this is risky. This is a riskier trade. Like trying to get in right here, you're about to get stopped. It's too risky. There you go, you're stopped. That's nuance to the setup. Like I want to see this close under here. This is the stuff that you got to learn from the stream. This is how we avoid losses and we maintain a high win rate. Because I know what I'm looking for at a price. It's not respecting the range external, guys. So there's just no trade if it's going to do that. We're forming a 15-minute gap to the upside here in 8 minutes. And it's not wicking and respecting that range external right now. So we're not going to play reversal anymore. It doesn't look like it wants to respect it at all. This was a range, a consolidation range that we were going to look to play back in if we respected that range external. But what you can see now is we're breaking out of it. We're now disrespecting that range external. So I'm not expecting price to want to revert back in anymore. Because you can see on the lower time frame and through these candles on the 15 and the 1 that we're now closing through and breaking to the upside. So it's leaving that range. The thing is, when it's leaving this external or leaving this internal range, Where is it? Where are we reaching for now? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Good where I'm at. No, I'm good. It's just consolidation to me, really. We swept out the lows of that candle, and this candle's popping up. There's just no clear targets for longs. I would have loved to have that come down and play the short. Asia. Where's my indicator? Wait, what? Why is my indicator not on the chart? I need everything that's coming from above. I don't know if it's this one or this one. Ew, what happened? Why is this? Oh, it's right here. There you go. It went back to the default settings. There you go. Man, the longs off this is what we would have hit. Ah, that sucks. We swept the Asia low here. If we hit this low, chat, we long that all day. All day we long that. That would be so free. But we didn't sweep the range of low. We swept in here. That sucks. That would have been such a free long. Where's your guys' Asia? What's your guys' Asia settings? That's 715. What's your guys' Asia settings? Make him do the oh man. How we doing though, chat? I was looking at Tyler Trade. I think I've seen that dude. I think I've seen that dude live, yeah. I was looking at Tyler Trade's live trading session. They all got stomped out very quickly. After that, he closed the live. I told them all to come to trading patiently. You're a real one. You're a real one, Golden. 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. 8 for me. 8 to 12. Where are you from? I'm from the East Coast, United States. I'm from the East Coast, USA. Right now I live in Connecticut. Let's see what's gonna happen here. You look Middle Eastern. I'm Portuguese and Italian. Portuguese and Italian. But I got a little bit of everything. I don't even have matcha right now. I got coffee. You're using the indicator. Sick. Yeah, these are the settings. If you guys are in the academy and you got the indicator, these are my settings. If anyone is in the academy and they're using my indicator that comes with the academy, these are the settings I run. This SMT, auto SMT, I have to get fixed. It's not working properly right now. I'll fix it. It will get fixed. I'm just working on a lot of things right now. But this will be automatically marking out SMT with how we view price. I just gotta fix that. So I don't have that on right now. But when you're doing it, you just set each ticker to, you know, the opposing ticker, NQ or ES. I didn't even know you had your own indicator. Yeah, I coded it with Claude. It's fire. I'll send you it. Claude is elite, man. If you guys aren't using Claude, you gotta lock in and use it. Yeah, I'll send you it. Just hit me on Discord and I'll send it to you after the stream. But yeah, that's the settings, chat. I use this one just to watermark the... Oh, you can't even see it right now. Hold on. I use this one just to like put watermark on the chart, like right here. And then I use obviously the Harmony one. Bitcoin and Ethereum. Can I use Kraken? Ew. I mean, this is beautiful downtrend. Beautiful downtrend price. That move from monthly internal to external is money. Just textbook. Next lows are there. On Ethereum, next lows are there. We already took out these lows. We took out pretty major external lows on Bitcoin, so you want to see if they you want to see if it wants to pop up and respect this and retrace. But it's respecting the weekly internal as well. These internal to external rotations right now in this trend price is beautiful. I'd be looking at these lows on Ethereum. It hasn't swept the external low. It's just chop right now though. Look at the 4 hour. You see how we get the draw, we get the bias from the higher time frame, we get aligned with the direction of the higher time frame, but then we drop into the 1 hour, the 4 hour, the 15, and we gauge what the session is offering. We gauge what the current intermediate time frames are saying. So right now that you're in a range environment, despite, you know, like this is sauce level stuff right here. I'm telling you guys, this is really how we work through price all the time. From the higher time frame, you know, looking at the weekly, the daily, we're in a trend. We're in a downtrend. This is very good, beautiful trending price where internal to external rotations are going to respect, and you're going to see really nice continuation. But when you drop into the 4 hour and the 1 hour, it paints a different picture where we're actually in a tight range. So this is where I would be leaning more on range protocol and trying to play range externals because it's just in a chop range right now. So we're just consolidating. So like internals within this 1 hour chop isn't going to be high probability. You can see this 1 hour already got closed over. So I fade internals when price is in a tight range like that. No way we wick this back down, guys. There's no way. There's no way it wicks this back down. I mean, this is bad, dude. This is bad. This week has not been good. This price is not good. This week has not been good. We're still green though, chat. We're still plus 3R despite Price being not good. I want to see these internals get reached into ideally. So 15-minute busy down here. More I seek you, more I find myself. So here's my life. $90 viewers. Chat, we might get to 100 today. Everyone share the stream, drop a like on the stream if you're new, man. Welcome to the stream. We're live every single day, 9:30 a.m. Can we get 100 today? That'd be sick. That's like a milestone. Like I said, I'm grateful for every single one of you joining the stream, man. I hope you guys are learning every single day. And if you're new to the stream, we're live every single day, Monday through Friday, 9:30 a.m. Giving out bangers. For the people that have been to the stream, like consistently showing up to the stream, you see the consistency in what we do. And I hope you guys are making money with me. But more importantly, I hope that you're learning and becoming self-sufficient traders. I hope that you're getting better at trading, which I know you are if you're watching the streams and you're applying yourself. $15-minute busy. Gray box and a gray line on our chart. And we do this every day, chat. I say this in the most humble way possible. We really do this, man. Like, gray box, gray line, and we're just insane consistency. Let's see if we want to reach for the Bissy down here. I personally don't have any targets for longs. We could still sweep out this high. It's just a yucky wick. Can you make a video about your strategy? I have a whole curriculum on my strategy in the academy. Bro's view count on the live about to hit TP. Yeah. Are you trading yourself or just talking? I trade every day. I take 1 to 2 trades a day. Depends on the market though, bro. I can't just force a trade to take a trade. I gotta wait for the spots. You know what I mean? I gotta wait for my model and my edge. I can't just, as much as I'd like to just put on a trade for you guys, I can't do that. I gotta wait for my model to present and the edge to present. But yeah, we take 1 to 2 trades a day. But if you guys could do me a favor and drop a like on the stream, that'd be great. Drop a like on the stream, share the stream with your friends. I appreciate you guys tuning in, man. See gold? I'll look at gold real quick while we're waiting. If you fight. Gold trading into this monthly gap here. We tagged it. Gold tagged that monthly gap. Weekly was beautiful internal to external rotation here from that little sibby down to the external, right? So now we're wicking that range, that weekly range external here, and we're retracing back up. Trading within a daily sibby here, but it's closing over. There's 2 daily gaps right here. You deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar. We talked about longs on gold yesterday, chat. Did we not? Did I not say higher on gold yesterday? Yes or no? If you guys were in the stream. Not to gas myself up, but we did say and call this bottom. And if you don't believe me, there's a VOD. You can go watch and confirm. Someone came to the stream yesterday and asked about gold, and we basically called the bottom. The thing is, chat, we can call bottoms, tops and bottoms like that, but it's not going to be a high win rate consistent strategy, and it's not conducive to milking prop firms. So when I take trades, I'm not worried about trying to catch 10R off a bottom. I'm worried about getting on side with price consistently at a high level and taking base hits, because that's what's going to pull out the most payouts with prop. You deserve the best. Ooh. Oh, there's the Bissy. There's the Bissy hit, chat. Bang bang. This is very choppy though. This might just revert right back down, like same thing as before. We're still sweeping that high. Look at, that's the range high. Just ugly, but this might come down. I don't really want to long this. I'd rather play this back down. You know your Nike with the rain. Breakthrough. Lord Jesus, I need breakthrough. I'd rather short this back down to the range. Call me crazy, chat, but I'd want to see this close over type thing. But price is not good right now. I'm not in any rush. Yes, you did. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see if we deliver off the 15-minute gap or if we flip down. So the question is, chat, do we respect this range high and it continues to consolidate? ES comes down and they both work back into this range, or does it just retrace this 15-minute Bissy and bounce? But I don't really see any higher time frame bullish draws or anything like that to give me conviction along. I cut my hand yesterday. It wasn't that bad though. I was stripping my golf club grip. Like I had this blade to take the grip off my golf club, my driver, put a new grip, like re-grip it, and it just got caught and it went yeet, and it just went straight into my hand. See the difference, chat? Look at ES now. Respecting that range external. NQ respecting that range external. It wasn't ideal. It wasn't the most beautiful reaction, but it is respecting. This would be a super wide stop though. $100-point stop is crazy. Sometimes price needs it. I might give this a go still, reversal. Might give this a go, chat. Wide stop though, it's gonna be 1 micro. I got a $200 risk on. I gotta see it close under. Choppy price though, we're just gonna try and get a little piece. I don't know if we'll get that whole move down or what. And I gotta see this come down more. If this bounces back up, I'm pretty uninterested. Why does it keep moving it? I don't understand that. I know that your plan is so good. Let's see this continue to come down first. We're not in anything, chat. Look at ES. Don't like it. ES respecting the 15-minute Bissy. Nuance, chat. Don't like it. We got to see it come down. Where are you from? I'm from Connecticut, USA. East Coast, USA. Let's see what we get, chat. I hope you guys are learning stuff today. Like I said, if you're new to my channel, if you're new to the stream today, we're live every single day at 9:30 a.m. We give out bangers, man. We take like insane trades every single day. The consistency is put on display every single stream. For the people that have been in the stream, they can vouch. We take bangers. Just trade the harmony model and we focus on the process every day. I don't worry about making money. I just worry about following my plan every day. We attack the session, we see what the session's offering, and we take what we can get. I let the trade copier and the funders do the heavy lifting. We have, 25 accounts right now on the trade copier stacked, and we're just taking base hits. I just grabbed some 150k, so I gotta pass the evals, but we have I think we have 21 50k fundeds right now, and we've just been stacking base hits with like 9 different firms. So if you guys don't think that's doable, I'm showing you it is every day. We run 21 accounts on Tradecopia. We stack base hits, $200 1-hour risk. But I just grabbed some more 150Ks. I'm going to try and start scaling up a little bit. Goal would be to literally do the exact same thing, but on 150Ks. Same type of risk, though, relative to drawdown. We just took payout with Alpha Futures. I got approved today, guys. But I just got approved today. Oh, that's stressed about that. Bullish and bearish SMT with YM. Yeah, I don't even look at YM. Don't even look at YM. Chat, look, you really have to go to the bathroom. So if I run to the bathroom real quick, I'm gonna trust that you guys don't leave the stream. If you guys are real ones and you want to get better at trading, you want to keep learning, and you want to see good trades, I'm gonna trust that you'll stay in the stream. This is about to confirm too, bro. Oh my god, I gotta go to the bathroom, bro. I've been looking at my closet in the mirror, but the Lord will provide, and that's the same thing as saying Yahweh, you're. Chat, I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick. We're gonna speed run it. If you love me, stay in the stream, man. Stay in the stream. Stay in the stream. We're getting better every single day. If you guys are real ones, don't leave. I love you all. Be right back. W speed run, chat. W speed run. Buckle. Buckle, it had to be done, bro. Speed run. All right, chat. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Let's go. Pretty slow? Crazy. That was efficient. What do you mean slow? The efficiency on that? That was... I speed ran that. Do you have a trade today? We're watching stuff, but we haven't taken anything yet. Just chopping off these 15-minute gaps. I'm in nothing right now, chat. We're in nothing. There's no way you called that slow. Buggle, that was efficient, bro. That was a high performance efficient. This is bouncing off the 15-minute. Nuance, discretion, all that coffee. Yeah. Bro. Let's go, chat. I appreciate you guys tuning into the stream, man. We're at our record viewer count right now. So I appreciate you guys showing love. Let's keep growing the stream, man. Like I said, if you guys are new, make sure you subscribe. Join the Discord at the top left. We're live every single day, 9:30 a.m. I walk through everything, man. I don't hold anything back. You guys see the whole process, the whole stream. I'm always just dropping the sauce. Like I don't gatekeep anything. You see the whole process, every trade idea, all the logic. We really do this. And the consistency shows. I execute live on the chart too, so you guys can see the executions. Do it right on. When I'm in a trade, you're gonna see the orders right here like this. So you see it right on the chart when I'm live, when I'm executing, because I execute live on TradingView. I don't like this. I don't like the way this is trading, chat. There's no ups, like there's no real good upside targets, and NQ's still respecting this 15-minute range high, and it's wicking it, but ES is stronger and it's holding up, and it's low. It's a very low probability session today. Play the body Power Ranger, and I gotta love my neighbor. I'd rather see this come down for real, but we'll see if it does, because it's respecting the 15-minute gaps right now. Let's see if we can get something or what. Double swing high on ES. Double swing high. All this. I see the highs, but in terms of like higher time frame, yeah, there is the equal highs and all this, but I get higher, so I got all this stuff. We're not in anything, chat. I would have wanted to play this back down if I had a good reaction, but ES is holding it up. Let's see if ES wants to go for those. Oh yeah, I see the two highs. Equal highs there. That's another range high. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Chat, I really appreciate you guys, man. Like, I hope you know how grateful I am to do this every day. Fill me up, I need you, Lord. Fill me up, oh Lord, fill me up. Looked at my life and you cook ratatouille. So didn't do it. Man, if we swept out these lows right here, this would have been a reversal model long all day long. Chat, we would have banged a nice long. Reversal model long right into these highs, chat, would have been gorgeous. Right here, look. Right into that. That would have been money. Textbook range day. Just a textbook reversal model off the lows. If we'd have gotten that range low. But we didn't really swing any clean external. It would have been nice if one tag did the other SMT, we'd still long it. That's what we were looking at off open. So all this was choppy. Would have been nice to see boom boom. We would have longed that all day. All day. Beautiful. I need you in the dark. I need you in the dark. I need you in the dark outside.
Brother,
Brother,
what's that?
What's that, brother?
What's that, brother?
This week has not been good, guys. If you're green, flat this week of any sort, take that as a huge W. Like, we're plus 3R this week, and I take that as a huge dub. Because this week sucked. What did I give it before, chat? I said it was a 5. Or did I say it was a 6 out of 10? I'm probably gonna knock it down to a 4 after this session. I think this week was a 4 out of 10. We got 5 minutes on this candle closure on the 1 hour to see if we want to respect this. But I hate how it's stalling and it's choppy now. I don't really want to get involved in this chop. This is like 5-minute chop rule for me. When we're consolidating in wiki like this on the 5-minute, I just wait for us to break range. Saves me so many losses. Yeah, this is not good price, chat. We'll see if we can get something. But we are plus 3R on the week. And this week has been trash. Chat, look what's dropping today. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I gotta find it. Where are you? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Hold on, I'm gonna screenshot it. What's that range protocol model, bro? That's for the academy. That's what I was about to show you. Range protocol is the sauce. Phone on do not disturb it. I don't need no bother. I've been in the wilderness trying to block out all the noise. I'ma elevate. Chat. Here. You miss me. Too blessed even though you diss me. Today, for the academy, the full module, there's 8 modules. I'm adding all this content in today. I already recorded it all yesterday. I grinded yesterday. I spent the entire day after the session yesterday just filming. Like, working through, showing trade examples, going through, filming every single module, going on rants. Like, I recorded a ton of content yesterday. Spent the whole day after the session. So we streamed the whole morning, and then I spent the entire day filming videos for you guys. Just to walk through the whole edge. So this will be up later today for the academy member. Anyone that's in academy, full harmony section on the system. Continuation model, reversal model, protocols, risk management, trade management, everything, psychology. That all drops today. It'll be uploaded later. I just gotta finish editing it. This ain't fight, guys. Ain't got no time to beef with you. I realize the fight is in my thoughts. Snooze fest day, chat. Longs off the lows would have been so money with the range model though. We just needed these lows. That's all we needed. Or one of them, just one of them to hit the lows. The other can SMT. That's fine. Would have been beautiful. That's cool. I'm halfway through the models. Oh, nice. You're in there? Are you in there, DC? That's beautiful. Yeah, that's all dropping today, so you're going to have some more to go through. You're going to have more to go through. This is all the refined stuff. So the stuff that you're probably working through right now is the older content. But the older content I spent so much time on, and it's gold. The older content is gold. I'm never deleting it. It's still everything that I use. The stuff that I'm posting today is a full walk through the system, the refined stuff. And yeah, it's everything that I use now. It's just more refined. It's a full run through the framework and the model. It's basically it's a full section on Harmony. There's 8 modules. It's a full Harmony section. I'm just gonna add a separate. Basically, it's gonna be a separate course on Harmony, but it's just included with Profitability Unlocked. No, like gave me some lemons, but my Jesus, he be making lemonade. So like I'll show you guys another snippet. Price is cooked. It is indeed. Chat, if you see this on Twitter later today, know exactly where it came from, bro. Please. Please know where it came from. And when you see a full Twitter post on what I'm about to show you, just know where it came from, please. That's all I ask. Well, I'll leak one more thing from the Harmony modules. This is all being dropped today in the Academy. When you see it on Twitter, bro. Just know. I'm tired of stuff being stolen from my stream, man. Drives me mad. Like, at least just plug the stream if you're gonna do it. I don't care if you post I don't care if you post the stuff from the stream, but just plug it. Like, it's all you have to do is a little, hey, saw this from, or appreciate the logic. I seen this on X. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's shameless. They just take it and post it. But this is the whole identification for protocols. All this type of stuff is going to be uploaded today in the Academy. It's a full Harmony framework section. Like, basically running through the whole edge. And if you guys are in there, let me know what day you want to do the calls. If you want to do them on Fridays or Saturdays, but let's do weekly review calls. We'll walk through the sessions. We're bouncing off this 15-minute busy now. It's just consolidation, chat. Look at the 5-minute. There's nothing to do. Today's cooked. Today is cooked. Nothing to do right now besides yap. We could talk. You guys can ask questions. We could talk, chill. But right now, we're just waiting. Should have stayed on the boat. That's tough. That's tough. Yeah, this is nonsense price. Look at the way NQ's respecting that high and ES is closing over it. No bueno. Tyler Trades would have taken that trade. Bro, I don't know anything about him, so I'm not. I don't want to disrespect. I know nothing about him, so no disrespect. That's just funny. I've never, like, I've seen his stream once on. I saw like it pop up, but I don't know anything about him. I'm not equipped to have a opinion on him. You know what I mean? I try not to speak on things I know nothing about. That's why I just talk about trading. I only speak on things I know a lot about. I know about Pokemon and I know about trading, guys. Saturdays are good. Yeah, we can do Saturdays. We can do Saturday calls. We'll get everyone from the academy in the weekly calls every Saturday. But yeah, I'm not equipped to have an opinion on Tyler Trades. I'm sure he's a good dude though. Straight range. We'll see if we can find something, but I don't know about today, chat. We avoided the horrible days this week where everyone else got cooked. You see how we do that? Do you see the power in that though? I want to really talk about this and highlight it. Do you see the beauty in avoiding bad days of price? Like being able to acknowledge that it's not ideal, that there's not a lot of edge, and just sit out. That's so important. Like this was just a bad week, guys. So if it's a bad week, I'm not gonna force it. I mean, right now, like, you guys aren't gonna like this. Check this out. You guys aren't gonna like this, but this is real trading. Some of you aren't gonna like this. This is the truth. Hold on. I gotta put it on the screen. What can you show, son? Spend most of my life trying to run from. That is literally our week right now. Now, this isn't every week. I generally take 1 to 2 trades a day, like every day. But this week has sucked, guys. This week is not good. Look, that's my journal for the week. Monday, we avoided all the BS. Tuesday, we had a good winning trade and then we trailed out. Wednesday, we smacked a nice banger for 2.4. Yesterday was dog water, and today has offered nothing. Now, is this my general weekly calendar? Is this generally, you know, how we look? No, usually there's 1 or 2 trades on each day of this week. But price has been so bad this week that I haven't seen opportunities. Yesterday was weird. Look at the session yesterday. Yesterday we literally sold off. Hold on. Yesterday we literally sold off 900 points within the first 30 minutes of the market open right here. And then we avoided all this BS the rest of the day. I told you guys after the move that the day was already done and that we would just avoid all this. So we avoided losses here. We absolutely would have taken a loss if if you force anything in this chat, you're losing. So this is the beauty of how we trade. And if you can't do this, like if you can't have a week like this, the Monday right here, the 25th, the 26th, they're gonna be red days, and then you're gonna close the week BE or red. So it's a superpower to be able to do that. Like that is the only reason we're green this week, is because we traded the days where there was good opportunity and we avoided the bad ones. Every single person you follow most likely is red on multiple days this week, and probably red on the week because the week was terrible. It was like a 4 out of 10. But because we wait and we pick our shots and we can sit out of days where markets are not trading well, we're able to be green on a week like this. That's a W, bro. Being plus 3R on a week like this, let's really look at the sessions. Today we didn't get a model off these lows, or we would have longed that for another probably 2 or 3R. So we would be up 6R on the week if we got this range low. But instead it bounced right here. We didn't do anything here. We just avoided all this chop. We're avoiding losses right now. Yesterday we sold off 900 points off equities open. And then we avoided all this. That would have been losses. Right? If you force this, you're going to lose in it. You force anything in here, you're not going to win trades. And the beauty of my model and the way that I trade is it just keeps me out of this. So we avoided losses in there yesterday. Wednesday we smacked a banger, right? Yeah, Wednesday we smacked a banger short. Wednesday we smacked a banger short right here. We shorted up here. We shorted these highs. We literally called it out before the session that we wanted to short these highs. We short those highs, smacked a banger short. So we traded Wednesday, smacked a banger. Then Tuesday. Wait, that's Monday. What did we do Tuesday? Tuesday we were green as well, but we trailed out. I honestly forget the trade we took on Tuesday. I take too many trades, chat. I don't know what we took on Tuesday. But we trailed out plus 0.5 R. Green. That's... isn't here. What do we play? Continuation up? Oh, let me actually see what we took on Tuesday. I wanna... we traded into this 4-hour high, right? Okay, we traded into the 4-hour Sibi. Okay, that changes things. What did we take on Tuesday, guys? I honestly forget. I think we shorted. Based on that 4-hour Sibi, we probably shorted this. We must have shorted. And then we trailed out. Continuation, 4-hour internal 5-minute entry off the inversion. Yeah, we shorted. We shorted Tuesday, trailed out for 0.5 R. Because we pick days where there's good trades and we know when to sit out and we're patient and we wait for opportunities. If the market is not providing anything to you, there's nothing for you to do. Monday was weird too. Yeah, we had all these low resistance. We talked about seeing these get ran. Oh yeah, this just flipped right here. Yeah, Monday and Thursday were pretty similar. Weird days where we just kind of sell off with nothing. Like we didn't get a single retrace here. Not even on a 5-minute time frame. Exactly, man. We avoid losing and we trade days where there's good opportunity when price is good. That's how you stay profitable. That can directly be the difference between being profitable and unprofitable. Like that single-handedly is why we're green on this week. We've been green. You guys want to see the Zealot calendar? I'll pull up the trade Zealot. Chat, ask your favorite influencers to do this. I'm showing you guys everything. Glory to the Father. Ask your favorite Twitter influencer that promotes 90% win rate model to do this, and they'll show crickets. Crickets. This is this month. June stats. When it comes through, you can't get there with a PJ. June stats, guys. This is straight from TradeZella. It's connected to the broker, directly to the broker. You deserve the praise. This is how you do it, man. Not every month looks like this, but price hasn't been good this month, so we've traded a little bit less. Price determines when you trade, right? Lately, there's been some days this month that have not offered good opportunity, and we just sit out. And that's the reason we're green 3 consecutive weeks this month, despite this month really not being good. Like, this month really hasn't been good. So we're at a 1.85 RR, 3.7 profit factor with a 67% win rate on a month where our win rate could be way lower if we're forcing things. But that's huge, super important, and to be able to do that is single-handedly one of the reasons I'm able to stay consistent now. Like, I'm consistently, despite whatever the price action is, able to get my green. We can still get cooked and have bad periods of trading, but we stay confident through it and we manage the risk and we're fine. This is choppy. We're closing under now, and you can see that we're respecting that high. The delivery just wasn't good. We wanted shorts off of this. This is the area we wanted to short. We've been trying to do it the whole day, but it's just delivery. The delivery sucks. I just hate how choppy it is to try and short this now. I like it to come lower. Like, I like this to come down now, but the thing is, it's very choppy. So if we were to take this, where would our stop go? Because it's just nasty. I do like this to come down though. You deserve the praise. He's cool. All I know is he markets a lot. What does he do for marketing? If you market a lot, then you'd be way up there. I gotta get better at marketing. Not gonna lie. Like marketing the stream. I just hate how choppy this is. We could try to play this down. The reaction sucks though. It'd be a 5-minute flip down. I don't love this in terms of the consolidation. I do feel like this will come down though. We've now flipped that 15-minute internal, right? That 15-minute gap. ES is stronger. We definitely would want to be in NQ if we played lower. So to me, it's still playing reversal off this high. The delivery just sucks. Like, the delivery is just not good. We have everything we need. Yeah, ES is a little bit stronger for sure. We've now flipped those gaps though, but it's just so choppy. I'm not convinced that this isn't just gonna pop right back up and do this. Like, it very well could. Look at ES. It's still chop rule for me. I don't want to play this just because the delivery is so bad. You can't, like, we can be right about where this is going and still lose this trade because price does this first and then it just goes. You know what I mean? So it's just bad price. This is why I have that 5-minute chop rule in effect, where if we're just chopping back and forth on the 5-minute like this, like, look at this range on ES. I just sit out of this. And to me, we still are in that chop. I'm not convinced that this doesn't just pop right back into the consolidation. But like I said, I do like lower. Gun to my head, I'd like to see lower off these highs like we talked about. If the signature initially off of it was better and then ES gave, we would have had a nice reversal model. But guys, if you're studying the reversal model, the range model, I want you to look at the nuances of today. This is like, come on, man. Put some respect on my name, chat. Put some respect on my name. You see the market experience. The things that we say come to fruition so fast. You can't fake this, bro. Like, it's market reps. This is what getting fried by the market for years looks like. And just journaling and learning and understanding price. It's discretion. That's why the discretion adds to my win rate and it avoids losing for me. So we'll just sit out of this because this is just going to stay in range. This is the 5-minute chop rule for me, where I just sit out of this chop. But I'm only able to do that because I have so many reps in this market and I've been burnt by the stove so many times that I journal, I learn, and I continue to refine. But yeah, look at the way that we delivered today off the range high, and look at the nuances around that and why I avoided this. Like playing a reversal here. Despite being at an area where I want to play a reversal model, look at the nuances. I'll point you to one very important nuance here. Another nuance. You guys got to study these things. These are the nuances around the setups that we're talking about. These are the things that would steer me off of taking a model. This is discretion. This is what I lean to in my trading. Right? The discretion makes a difference. That's what avoids me from taking a position in here and sitting out. The nuances matter, guys. The nuances are what makes something an A setup from a C setup. You can have the same framework, like the framework that I teach you, and one setup can be an A+ and one can be a C just based off nuance. That level of intuition and understanding, it takes reps. That's it. It's just reps. Holy Spirit, come into my life. I love how he just popped right up as I said that. That's so funny. Because this is just straight chop. It's just straight chop. This is why we have that rule where we avoid price that's doing this. Until it breaks range, I wouldn't be interested in this now. When the 5 minutes in a tight range, there's nothing to be had. And all we've seen this week is the 5 minute really trade in a tight range. Other than yesterday just selling off 900 points, but then it just traded in a tight range. Terrible week. This is probably a 4 out of 10 week. Every single day I'm gonna tell you how I love you. Also, just to point out, the Zealous stats, guys, that's one account. I'm trading 20 fundeds. This is one account. So it doesn't look crazy, two grand P&L, but you multiply that by 20 accounts. That's the P&L across all the fundeds. And we're only able to do that and be green this many days in a row because I avoid the bad days, guys. It doesn't feel good to not trade some days. Everyone joins the stream, they probably want me to be taking trades all the time, every time. But when price is bad, I don't have, edge. I don't have probability. I don't execute when price is bad. This is the power of a trade copier in fundeds. 67% win rate on a month. That's horrid. 3.7 profit factor. That's amazing. And a 1.85 average win rate. 200 expectancy. We have 1, 2, 3. Assuming that we don't consider that break-even day red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 straight green days on a terrible month. I'm gone, so long, that's so long, I'm my son, How's May? I'll show you. Me up inside your life, We had even less in May, jeez. So you're gonna last for life. I know everything gonna be alright. I think this I think this, because these are accounts. This is one account out of the 20 whatever funded. One of these losses on the eval, so the R is messed up. The win rate was high. Yeah, this is a weird month. I'll show you guys. We had even less in May, and we're still very green. I told me to love them again. We had even less. There was days I just wasn't trading. Like I wasn't trading every day in May. I was busy with stuff. I had a wedding. I took Thursday, Friday off one week. So the frequency is really low for May because I was busy with things. And then the other thing is this average win loss is wrong. The 622 red day was that's a eval risk on this account. It's because I pushed up to a $600 risk on an eval and it copied it to this funded. So that was just an error. That's why you see the other trades, they're like 250, 400. Like when I'm hitting a 2R, my wins are going to be anywhere from 400 to 500. So like 700, that's a higher day. 400, that's a 2R day. 250, that's a 1R, 1.25R day. The 600, the big loss is an eval. So that was an issue, but it's fine. That's what screwed all the average win, but the win rate's 85. But we also didn't trade a lot in May. So honestly, that's one account, one funded, so it's not fully accurate, but it's fine. March was harder. March was fine though. It is a very choppy chat. I haven't traded stocks with anything with price action, it'll work, but I haven't traded stocks with it. I don't trade stocks. I just trade futures. I would recommend sticking with ES and NQ for the model just because of how consistent the opportunities are in New York. But you can make it work with other pairs basically. So what I mean by pairs is not Forex. When I say pairs, I mean like pairing two correlated assets. So like this would be pairs. I'll show you. Obviously there's foreign exchange pairs, there's currency pairs, but that's not what I'm talking about when I say pairs here. So like you could pair gold and silver. That would be a pair. Two correlated tickers. You could pair crude oil and maybe get RBOB gas. So crude oil and gasoline. You could pair Bitcoin and Ethereum. This is the window the perspective that I like to view price in. I like to pair two correlated assets and use them both for relative strength and pick the better ticker with the trade. That's basically how harmony is. When I say harmony, it's looking at correlated assets together and watching them trade in harmony, because it paints a full picture. But the thing is, I would recommend, if you guys want my recommendation, focus on ES and NQ. They're crazy liquid. They're crazy volatile. They offer opportunities every single day. They trade amazing in New York, and you can extract, a little bit out of them every single day. Absolutely legit, man. Quality over quantity suits best on you. Appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't trade a lot in May. I was busy. I went to a wedding. We took Thursday, Friday off 1 week. I think there was bank holidays. So the frequency was lower than normal in May. There's a 5-minute range high on ES. This is what we talk about in relative strength. Like, just to give an example of strength, right? This is how I know ES is stronger. ES is now taking out that high and putting in that new high, whereas NQ is trading all the way down here and it's failed to even put in a new high. So you can tell just off structure and delivery here that ES is the stronger ticker of the two and NQ is the weaker of the ticker. It's just like a simple relative strength and weakness. We getting potential SMT on, yeah, exactly. D trades, I don't know either, because they're just like capping their win rate. The relative strength and weakness is such a simple, low-hanging fruit way to add more to your win rate. It's straight up. I'll show you an example right now because I was doing the harmony stuff yesterday, so I remember off the top of my head. I think it was April 10th. Let me see if I can find it. I just want to show you this. I think it was April 10th was the setup I was using. Was it April 10th? I thought it was a short. I don't think it was April 10th. Hold on, let me try to find it. What day was it? There was a day when we took the I don't know what day it was. I'm sorry. That ruins my lesson. But essentially, there was a day where we shorted, and this wasn't that long ago, so if you're in the stream, you probably remember it. There was a day when we shorted a reversal model, and we traded ES, and we entered right here. And then NQ came all the way up, popped up, ran out that high, and we stayed in the trade, and the S&T saved us because we were in the weaker ticker, and ES failed to run out that high, and we ended up winning that trade full PT. So we avoided a loss just off being in the right ticker. And this happens a lot in terms of delivery, hitting targets. Like that SMT saved us on this trade, prevented a loss, and hit full PT. Whereas NQ ran out the high, stop hunted it, then dropped. So that's such like a low-hanging fruit, simple way to add more win rate and more PTs like to your model. I don't know why anyone wouldn't do that. And not only that, but just looking at, yeah, that was June 10th. Oh, I thought it was April. Let me see if I can find it. How do you know that? Did you check your journal? I literally just was looking at this trade too, and I already forgot what day it was. Yeah, it was June 10th. Check journal. Yeah, I have my journal right here. June. 2.5 R on this one. Yup. I remember this. Yeah, so we shorted the 4-hour Cibi, the range high. Like I deemed this range protocol on this day because we were choppy on the 1 hour and 4 hour. Like it's kind of ugly. So this is the 4-hour black line's 4-hour Cibi. We played a short off these highs. We looked for higher into that. We didn't take any longs up here. Oh, this is 3 a.m. Hold on. Right here. So we waited for it to reach into that, and we played this short right here on this candle, on this 1 hour candle we shorted. So check this out, guys. This is relative strength and weakness 101. Check it out. By my side, I know that you'll forever be by my side. We played ES because ES was relatively weaker, so we shorted ES. But we took this trade live. If you don't believe me, go look at the June 10th VOD. We took this trade live. I don't know what my BEs and stuff were. It was something like this. It was something like this. Something like this. Can't really see it because my thing's in the way. So we took ES because it was relatively weaker. Look at NQ. NQ hasn't confirmed the sell-off. What does it do? Comes up, runs out this high. Watch, NQ runs this high. And at the time, I'm like, oh, we're cooked. Looks terrible. SMT has to save us. I literally said it on the stream. I was like, we're cooked, or SMT has to save us. Our last chance. NQ runs out that high. Bang. Because we're in the right ticker, guys. We're in the weaker ticker. So it fails to run out that high. SMT saves us. Banger. That's relative strength and weakness and the beauty of it. It's such a low-hanging fruit way to add more to your win rate in your model. So if you're not using that, you're skimping yourself. Like you're just doing yourself a disservice. It's a straight chop though. Nah, I'm not really interested in this. Avoided another loss today. Yep. Yep. That's what we do. We still lose. Don't get it wrong. Like, don't get it twisted, guys. We still lose trades. You're gonna lose trades. But the discretion and the nuances, they help you avoid losses. Sorry, my girlfriend texted me. See you later. Enjoy your weekend. All right, Charmaine, man. Appreciate you always showing love in the stream. I really do. If you guys want to show love to the stream, if you get any evals, any prop firm accounts, use code patiently. It should work with most firms. Any of the firms in the bottom of the screen, Tradeify, Alpha Futures, Fundc, E8 Markets, all my codes will work there. I don't have the Lucid code, unfortunately, and I love Lucid. I can raise a hallelujah. You show me compassion. I think SMT saved me again for owning the NQ short. When, just now? What, this? Are you sure right now? This price is so choppy, bro, but it might come down. This is so choppy. I'm not touching this. You're bold, Lambo. You're bold. We'll see if it plays. But yeah, it might SMT the highs. It's just chop. You're trading with it. You might get ninja blended up. You might be fruit in a blender right now. We have SMT on both sides. We SMT these lows. And then SMT the highs right here if it comes down. 5-minute bissies. But if you really break this down for what it is, it's just a range. That's all it is. So you just, sometimes we gotta just zoom out. This is just a range. Man, chat, if we got this low, this would have been a banger. This would have been such a good long to cap up the week. If price wanted to just take that low, we would have smacked such a good long. It was a couple points away too. It was 3 points away. We're 3 points away from smacking a banger long there. That's gnarly. 3 points away. NQ is more. 24. ES sweep that low. It's relatively stronger. Or NQ sweep the low, whichever. That would have been beautiful. Well, alpha accounts. I just have zeros right now. But I like the premiums. Zay was telling me the premiums are best. When I was looking at it, I agree. I have the zeros right now. I just took max payout and then I bought 150k premium evals, so I can increase what I'm pulling out. I like the premium. I think the premiums are the best. So I did alpha 150k premium. I have evals right now. I got some take profit trader 150ks. I'm trying to go from a bunch of 50k funders to 150k funders now. because I already have solid diversification of firms, and then we'll probably get moved live, but we'll get grandfathered into some good live. There's the equal highs. Probably get grandfathered into some good live environments. God made a way. Stayed down, came up. God made a way. There's the equal highs getting reached for. This is all yucky price. It's not gonna do anything today. You see how there's kind of no intention from today? It's just internal back and forth. We'll probably sweep out these highs and come down again. It's a wait a year. What's the dance that they be going? It's so stupid. It's so goofy. It's like Antonio Brown's dance. So dumb. You should dog them. You got problems, you cannot solve them. You got problems, you cannot solve them. You got problems, you cannot solve them. Lambo, that's tough, bro. Like the loop real. You should start winning. Twinning. This is probably gonna come down now, watch. We're gonna sweep the equal highs. Probably run these out and then it'll come down again. We'll see though. Gotta slap my ass for not following my rules. Yeah, you gotta just follow your rules here, man. I don't want to play trend models long. You got a problem, you cannot solve. You got problems, you cannot solve them. You got problems, you cannot solve them. Yeah, it's about to hit equal highs. NQ's range highs are all the way up there, though. I doubt they'll get there. Yes, though, it'll probably sweep out this high. There. Is that it? It's wicking it. My head. But like it's hard, but you know I get it though. We're chilling, chat. This is what we did the last day, and then we smacked the banger. The Patrick meme. Then we smacked the banger. There's no rush, man. Play the body Power Ranger. I'm gonna love my God and I'm gonna love my neighbor. What did you say? I gotta love my. I gotta love my father and I also love my neighbor. That's fire. Where are we reaching for if we run past these? Because I don't feel like it's very clear. That's a good push up. This push up was solid. Well, like get hard with a daily gap. Yeah, I guess we haven't hit it. I mean, we SMT'd it. Like yeah, hard. I'd be very surprised if we push all the way up there today, though. I doubt it. On a Friday, I doubt we reach for that right now. Previous week low. Previous week low, all the way up there, yeah. I would be very surprised if this runs all the way to daily gap today. What a push. We broke out of the range. No, this ain't as big as it get. I was tripping and taking a risk. You see that thing coming in quick. If this really pushes, we could go for PDH maybe. I bought Mariano Rivera. We've now broken out of that 5-minute chop range, so. How do these, baby? Surface. Baby, what's your purpose? I want to give you the world, but you got to show me you worth it. I want to see how you worship. In the churches. Focus on this leg, chat. This leg. When I go back to my dog, they see a whole different person. I'm like, Usher, I won't let it burn. We took out equal highs. Potentially PDH, but if it sweeps us out and comes back down, I'm probably good. I was tripping and taking a risk. PDH is like 600 points. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, is it wrong? I just want to see all my brothers win. Oh, on NQ, it's not hitting PDH. Maybe ES PDH, but that's a lot too. It's 40 points. Good push though. This ain't as big as it gets. I was tripping and taking a risk. If it sweeps us and comes back down, probably good, chat. If it holds above it and we reach for PDH, we could try to play continuation now up. My whole life has changed. We just ran out all these equal highs, really. Besides this. Wait, did we hit that? Oh, we did. We just ran out all those highs. Ain't that a shotgun? Target hit and I'm not in it. Let me fired up. Let me get fired up. Probably gonna wick these highs now. Looking for Braden, I'm looking at the prosper. Ain't that a shotgun? What you think about love? I got what you need. Walk into the kingdom, get what you want. Supply all your needs. I got what you so the kingdom get what you want. Supply all your needs. He said, God got what you need. ESF many equal lows on the 15. Down here, yeah, but I don't know if we're gonna reach for that right now. Oh, equal highs, yeah, all these. We ran them out though. We just ran them out. That was a good draw. It's tough to want to, like, now that we've broken out of the range, it's tough to want to play trend here just with us taking out those highs. Like, do we really want to go for PDH? That's what I'm unsure about. I don't know if we want to reach for PDH right now on a Friday. It's already 12. Reversal looks kind of nice, but I don't trust it. Yeah, because we're not rangy, so I don't want to play the reversal. They get broke out of that range down here. It might come right back down. But I don't feel like this is... Like on the 15, this is starting to trend. So I don't really want to play the reversal at the highs. Don't give up on me. We got any luck? Nope. I would have longed these lows. I would have wanted to long those lows. It didn't take them out. I'm not playing continuation right here. Don't give up on me. Yeah, this is an interesting spot because we swept out the equal highs, but the 15 minutes starting to trend. We trended up into the equal highs. Oh my candle. Okay. What just happened? That's got to be, that had to be something. What a candle. Takes out the equal highs. It's probably gonna come right back down now. You don't find it in the love. Yeah, freedom is found in the love. God is love, and I promise His love is enough. There's your 15-minute busy. Freedom is found in the trap. I don't see anything on financial juice. Price just moved right there. Look how you say my granny. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Abba. 15-minute busy tag. No promises, love is enough. God is love, and I promise His love is enough. Now we back to work. We stepped out these highs, but price is like in the middle of a range. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. That was the quickest 1 to 2 I've ever been. Did you short this? That's crazy. That was free. I don't want to short the highs though because it's not range bound. But yeah, I see this coming down. It makes sense. 15-minute BISI though off trend. It's just in between spots for me where I don't really want to play trend up, and I didn't want to short these highs because it's like we pushed up so hard. It's different because it's not trading like a range, and it's not trending with clear intention to a target. So it's pretty in the middle for me. Like, we're not reaching for anything right now with the trend, and we're not consolidating, so I don't want to try and call the tops. This looks like it's gonna come down though. Looks nice. Let me tell you about my Lord and Savior. Yeah, that's a good, beautiful entry model. Like, in terms of the lower time frame entry signature, really nice. Good reaction off the equal highs. I don't know what we want to do today at this point. We set that previous day low and we bounced up, traded into the equal highs. Now this is probably going to retrace. It's just a matter of if we want to respect this 15-minute internal or just sell back down in the range. I don't really have conviction in what we want to do right now. When I play continuation, I want to see price have clear draws. I want to see price have an intention for a higher time frame target, and I want to have conviction in the trend. Right now, the 15-minute trended up, but I don't have conviction in this wanting to reach higher for PDH. I'd rather wait, see this pop up, create another internal, then play that towards PDH, knowing that that's its intention. But right now, I don't know whether or not this 15-minute internal is going to reject and revert this right back to range like this, or if we're going to respect that and keep bouncing towards PDH. So I would rather trade in here when I have conviction towards PDH than try to just play along off this 15. And I didn't want to play the short because we're trendy. So I don't like to play reversals when the market structure is trending. And I don't like to play trend when there's no clear conviction in target. So it's kind of just in the middle for me. It's not usually like this, but that's how it's going. So this might play up, but I want to see this come up more and have conviction in PDH draw first. But this 15-minute might play. If we want to go for PDH, we'll see another internal form up here and we can try to long towards PDH. It's already lunch hour though. I'm days. Yahweh. Let's see if this even plays or not, but I'm not taking nothing. The 1 hour swings make it sketch. Exactly. The 1 hour swings make it sketch. I don't think there's any intention around price, like in terms of draw. I don't have conviction in what we want to do right now. Feels like we're too late. Dude, I would have loved to long this. I would have loved to long this low. That would have been a banger. Like, that's all I would have wanted. Would have been so good. Unfortunately, it didn't take that low out. Let's see if this plays though. I'm not in anything. We'll just see if it plays. If it does want to reach for PDH, this should push up, and then we could try to play one more retracement right here. That might be alright, but I don't know. I plotted my trade out exactly from that low getting hit. And I got too scared to take it, and it hit full PT. What low? The 1 hour low? This low? Or the 15 lows? If that was your model, you got to take that. For me, I needed this. Because these aren't 1 hour swings, I don't think, or like any form of like big liquidity. Like, it wasn't the range external for me. We took out this little low, but I wanted to see this range, because this was the range going to the day. I wanted to see this range external sweep right here. If we got that, it would have been a banger. That would have been textbook reversal. We are kind of still in like a 4 hour range, but I don't know if this 15-minute wants to play or not. I'm good. We're already plus 3 hour on the week. I don't really have conviction in price right now in which direction it wants to go, so we'll just sit and wait. I'm in the O, know who you are. O-U-S. First class. Up in the sky. First class. God is a G. Devil a L. Church in a A. M. I'm in the O, know who you are. Let's see if this plays or not. I'm just gradually getting lower. Nah, I don't use YM. Bro, I can't get any lower. Bro, I'm just out here. I don't even know what I'm doing, bro. What am I doing? It's like a rocking chair. It's like the Herman Miller chair. I don't like to use YM. It just adds noise. YM just adds noise for me. Bro, YM was literally trading at all-time highs yesterday. Like, I don't understand. Oh, we had equal highs here too. You are all. This is pretty nasty. Nasty, nasty. Yeah, this looks, bro, YM looks nasty. This is 4-hour range. This might really just come right back down now. 4-hour range high. Look, that's the range high. It's not really a 4-hour swing, but it's a 1-hour high. Yeah, the equal highs. Man, it sucks we couldn't get the lows that open. I look, you don't like this long at all, and that's why we don't take. That's why we don't take it, chat. Discretion. We already took out 1 hour equal highs. Price has made its move for the day. I can see this coming down and failing this. But we'll see. This signature off the highs was money though. Gun to my head, I think this comes down. Ba. What do you think, chat? Up or down? Up or down from here? Put in a poll. Everyone vote on the poll. Everyone vote on the poll. Everyone vote on the poll. Polls in the chat. Polls in the chat. Lower or higher, chat? Long as I've got King Jesus. As long as I've got King Jesus. Oh, yeah. I have no idea what this wants to do. Gun to my head, I think lower. Not to sway the poll odds, but that's what I believe personally. Gun to my head. Hopefully I can say that on YouTube. I would pick lower. Oh, yeah. This inversion would have been decent, but I don't like how we're not in a range. I need to play range. This dude's rapping in Spanish right now. Mm-mm. 60% lower, 40% higher. Chat, we're gonna smack bangers next week too. Monday next week, we're right back to it. Another green week ain't coming. Lower to higher. I think it goes up, down, or consolidates. I use my brain chat. It's going up, down, or it just stays still. But nah, I think it goes lower. ICT model sweep a buy side FVG retracement to the FVG. We swept out the equal highs. You see this come down. Longs got paired at those highs. Right, order pairing. Longs are gonna get paired right up here. That's why we see the sells. This is a decent spot to look for shorts, but because we're not rangy, I don't like to play reversals on range, on non-range. I think this plays down though. That inversion was nice. Seven, the market maker. You know, market makers just like provide liquidity, right? We're going to crash the Asia lows. That'd be crazy. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Listen this time. You can have me, oh God. Imagine it ran all the way down here, bro. It's not gonna do that right now. There's no shot. If you shorted the top here, I'll literally just take that. Like all day, I'll take that at max. Cause you're already looking pretty. Lord, I think you're special. Good sell, good sell. Sell down, sell down. Sell down, Bryce. You'd be risk free on this if you shorted up here. For sure, for sure. You'd be risk off. The market rallies 500 points and drops back 500 points. Does it mean it moves 1,000 points? I mean, it's an interesting thought. All the longs just got paired to those highs, guys. All your longs got paired right there. Now this retraces back down to the range. If this was choppier, or if I had a little more conviction in this, I would reverse that. Play reversal. This is a very choppy price. We paired the equal highs there. That was pretty solid. Confirmation would have been this candle right here. Yeah, it's a solid short. This might keep coming down too. I'm yours. I'm yours. I'm yours. Lord, speak to me. Good sell back down. No take because it wasn't rangy. We were trending up here. I don't want to try and catch tops. I want to trade it and chop. I definitely would have preferred to short that down. This is all trendy. If this is choppier, like right here, like if it looked like this, like we take this all day. 'Cause this is a range. But this right here was trendy all the way up. So we're kind of catching this top. But yeah, no, this made sense to come down for sure. That. I don't love like that. We would have wanted to take NQ though, because it's weaker. Can't love like that. Talking behind your back. How you gonna hate on that? Into the anger chamber. Wise man goes say sorry a lot. God, I knew what you got, cause love don't love like that. NQ is weaker, so we would want to short NQ actually. Love don't love like that. We might retrace his leg. 5 minutes on this Sibby. You want to see this retrace head lower? Love don't love like. If I still in my hand first. It's gonna hit this cancer. I know you girl, I didn't want it, but I find it. Take the high note. Quote the Bible, acting funny. So we retrace those or we just bag it? Love don't love like that. If we hit the age of lows today, you owe me a funded. Bet. You have a deal. Love don't love. I'm being for real. If it hits the age of lows, I'll buy you a funded. I think we go lower. I just don't think we go that low. Age of lows is in this though. So 7364. If we come all the way down by 4 p.m., I'll buy you 50k funded. I think we come down. So like I think you have the right bias. I think we do come down. I just don't think we expand that far. Which ticker? Either ticker. Either ticker. Now I know you're all around me. To separate my love from you. I just don't think we'll run down there again. There you go. You got the levels on the chart. Because we already paired these lows. We already paired these lows. You see how they pair the lows though? Longs load up and they pair it at the highs. It's just order pairing ranges. I made it green for you. Virtual handshake. But nah, I'm a man of my word. It's not even about like, it's just fun bet. It's just fun. I gain nothing. I just would be surprised if it comes all the way down there, but I do believe it comes down back into this range. I just think we're gonna come down here and we're gonna go. We'll see though. I was lost until you found me. Now I know you're all around me. Definitely agree with the lower though. That's for sure. Did we hit these gaps? We did. Beautiful. Set us free. So if we get a good sell off this, you could trail to this high. If you got, I'm just walking you through management. If you guys are in any shorts. You came to set us free. If price moves up or down, you owe me a funded. Yeah. Zay, you'll definitely get the alpha payout process. They just processed mine this morning. I probably requested it a little bit earlier than you. What beyond? You are wonderful. Fall in love with you a little deeper. See if this keeps coming down. This is gonna keep going, dude. That short off the highs is money. You see how we wait for the right areas to trade, chat, and we don't get caught in the middle. It's really important. Yeah, this is playing nice. So you trail to here now, chat. Your trail would be there. Whoa. You could trail a little bit tighter if you wanted. That's 2.7, 2.6. Dang, this is a banger. This is a banger. That's where I'm at, and I'm good where I'm at. Chat, even the ideas we go out bang. That's where I'm at, and I'm good. Rejecting right off the equal highs. This is what we wanted right here, and it just Ah, just didn't give us it. I wanted that rejection right here, right back down. That would have been beautiful. But it trended all the way up. Bro, this would be a banger. I'd already have half off. I'd be holding runners right here. This would be 2. Half would already be off and we'd be holding a runner. Yeah, I mean the sell off the highs was the best move so far, but what I didn't like personally nuance wise was the way that we were trending up. I would have loved to short these lows right here. Sorry, long these lows, not short these lows. I would have loved to long these lows right here. That would have been money. That would have been so free. If this keeps coming down, Michael might get a 50K funded. It's gotta come down here. But I'll be out here, max. If I ain't chasing a bag to the kingdom, that's facts. Everything else that I need, I know it will attract. No, he'll bring it right back. Even if a ball account base stacks. NQ might run out these highs. Maybe put it here. Give it a little more room. NQ might run out this high. You ain't in painting the picture Picasso. Oops, Picasso. You make my heart grow. Still like for lower. So that Asia high sweep done on E. Yes, that was Asia high sweep. This isn't Asia for me. I don't know what you guys. My Asia high was over here. The thing I didn't like about this was how it was trendy up. So we this would be calling a top. Whereas down here it was range, and we are catching a bottom, but it's in a range where we're likely to mean revert. So playing that back in is high probability. We didn't run this out. Pop said that first gonna be last. Right up in the kingdom, that's fast. Pretty good sell. Good sell. I think I'm gonna work on getting the course videos up for Harmony. I think I'm gonna spend some time now getting the course videos up today. I want to get them all uploaded. I just got to do a little bit of editing on it. Monday we'll be back 9:30 a.m. Wait, let me look at the weekly calendar for next week. Oh, Trump's talking. So there was news when we had that candle. There was news when we had that candle, guys. There was news that Iran shot at least 4 one-way attack drones at ship. That was 11:51. Yeah, I showed, like, I'm not trying to. I show you guys this every day. We hit major higher time frame levels and then things like this come out. I'm not trying to put my tin hat on. I'm not trying to make myself target. I'm just saying, chat, like, you see the pattern, man. If you don't see the pattern, I don't know what to tell you. Like, they time the news. They time this stuff. It comes out after they dump their backs into the high. Like, institutions will long down here. Then they pair their longs into the high, and the news comes out and it dumps back down, bro. It's just order pairing, but they time the news with it. I'm telling you, I see it every single day. I don't think that's like a crazy hot take either. Like, these type of things always come out when we take out a major level, or we take out like a technical level, like a higher time frame one. Like, this was the equal highs on the 1 hour and that 4 hour high. And then they're just like talking about Iran. Iran shot at least 4 one-way attack drones. Trump says something. Boom. Iran shot at least 4 one-way attack drones. There's so many things like that where I feel like so many things where we take out a higher time frame level than some form of news drops after they dump their longs or their shorts. I'll continue to show you guys on stream how that happens. They do it all the time. That's why when you align with the higher time frame levels and you take trades at the higher time frame levels, if you can get on side, you're consistently going to see reactions. Because if you understand the order pairing logic, like longs pairing into these highs, you're getting on side with the markets more consistently. But yeah, we'll see how the rest of the day goes. I'm gonna get the course videos uploaded and finished for Harmony. So if you guys want to learn the full model, the full system in detail, in depth, join the academy. If you join the Discord, it's a link at the top of the Discord to get access, and you'll get full access to so many different things, man. So many different things that you'll get access to. But yeah, the whole Harmony system framework and modules are all dropping today for academy members. So I'm gonna get that done, and then I have a long weekend, a busy weekend, so I like really need to get it done. And we'll be back Monday. We'll take some more bangers Monday, but we're closing green on the week, on a week that was very, very ugly and yucky. So that's a W. But yeah, man, we hit our most viewers today ever, so that's a huge W. I appreciate you guys showing love and support. I hope you're consistently learning and getting better from the stream. And yeah, we'll see you guys on Monday, 9:30 a.m. Have a good one, guys.